Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright guys, so what we gonna be doing on this cut is a number 4 on top, a 2 on the sides. We tapering the sides, lining up the beard, adding some enhancements, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what we gotta do to make sure this client leaves the chair looking nice, looking good, you know what I'm saying, with a nice little haircut. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I got my number 4 guard on my JRL right now. I'm going over the top, and as you can see, I'm going over it a good amount of times, you know what I'm saying? I'm going against the grain, I'm gonna be going across the grain, just doing what I gotta do to make sure that top is all down to that desired length, which is that number 4 guard. So now that the top is down to that desired length, I'm taking my number 2, once again guys, on my JRL clipper, and I'm going up right below that parietal ridge, and I'm just I'm not necessarily debulking the sides, but I'm getting the sides all the way down to that desired length that I want, which is going to be a number 2 guard. So I started off setting in my guideline with my number 2, and now what I'm doing is I'm going in with my number 2 guard all the way open, lever open, just going up slightly from what I originally did, just trying to fade this into the top a little bit. And I'm going to be doing the same thing on the back and on the left side of this haircut, going up to where I want my initial guideline to be with my number 2 guard, and then I'm going to open my clipper, come slightly higher than what I did with my number 2 closed, and just try to do a little bit of fade work before I got to come in with my number 3 guard. And the reason why I'm doing this now guys is it just makes it easier for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I could do a number 2 guard all the way around and then come back and fade it in, but I'm already on, you know, that part of the haircut, so I might as well open my clipper and come up slightly higher than what I'm at now. And I hope that makes sense. I hope I ain't confused y'all. I hope y'all understand what your boy is saying. Alright, so now that is done, now I'm going in with my number 3 guard all the way open. And I'm gonna do a little bit of down fade, you know what I'm saying? My 3 open basically makes this a 3.5, and that's gonna fade into that 4, and then I'm gonna close my lever, which makes it a number 3 guard, which is basically gonna fade into that 2 all the way open. Pretty good, you know what I'm saying? There may be some dark spots, some discrepancies, but for the most part, it's gonna fade in. I'm gonna do it on the left side, now I'm gonna do it in the back, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the right side of the haircut. And this just might be a step that you can do to help you lessen your time when you're trying to do a little bit of fade work. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to set in your guideline all the way around and then, you know, open your clipper and come all the way back. Like you can go close first and then open and then next guard, or you can go open first and then close. You know, do what you got to do to try to make the haircut a little faster, but as long as you're being efficient with it, that's all that matters. Alright, so now that the sides are basically fading into the top, I'm taking my Babyliss FX custom trimmer and I'm setting in my initial bald guideline. Like I said guys, we are doing a mid taper, so I'm setting in that guideline for that taper. I'm gonna go ahead and line him up behind the ear and above the ear, and the reason why I'm doing that is I have the trimmers in my hand already. I might as well line him up since I have them in my hand, and as you can see, these trimmers make a super sharp line. I like that they're not too short, but they do hit like lasers. And now I'm just following that line or that bald section with the shaver, making sure it gets all down the skin. And now I'm going in with my clipper all the way open. And as you can see, I'm gonna make sure that I'm creating my next guideline using that same shape. So as you can see, it's like a half circle shape, right? So I'm doing the same thing with that lever open. I close my lever halfway, come halfway into that section, and then I'm gonna close my lever notch by notch and work my way down. And now I'm gonna be doing the same exact thing with my number 1 guard, lever open, following that same shape, setting in my next guideline, and then I'm gonna use some down fading technique to try to get this bottom line out. Close my lever halfway, come halfway into that section, and then close my lever all the way and work at that bottom line. And sometimes this takes out the line completely, sometimes it don't. It just matters on the texture of hair. So with that being said, I did have to go on with my 0 guard. As you can see, started off with my lever halfway open, did some fade work, and then I closed my lever notch by notch to get rid of that line. Now I'm going in with my 1.5 guard lever open, coming up slightly, really just flicking at that line, and as you can see, that line is actually fading into what I did on the sides already. And then I close my lever and I'm coming right below what I did with that lever all the way open, and that's basically gonna bring this fade together. Now there is a lot of discrepancies, there is some more fade work that needs to be done, and that's what I'm doing now. So once my steps are completely completed, basically they're already completed, so now I'm going back in, detailing what I'm doing, making sure I'm going over everything that I can possibly go over, basically just retracing my steps. So I went up to a 1.5 and then I faded down, meaning I went back down to my number 1 guard, lever open then close, and then my 0 guard open then close. And now I'm gonna go ahead and line my client up. Y'all know how your boy does it, man. I like to start off in the middle of my client's lineup, set in my initial guideline, work my way over, go ahead and set this line in just so I can see how this taper is looking. And once I set this line in, it's gonna help me see any discrepancies or any dark spots a little better. So once this line's in there, after I put this line in, I'm gonna go back and do some more detail work just to make sure this taper is right and on point, top notch, you know what I'm saying? We wanna make sure that we leave our clients looking as good as we possibly can. So as you see me do right there, I just finished the lineup and now I'm moving on to going back and detailing. So I did speed this up a little bit because when you detail, you can use whatever guards you feel are needed. I'm basically just going through my steps again from from largest to smallest. So basically I started down fading. I went back in with my 1.5 guard, then my 1, then my 0. Now I'm going in with clipper open, fading in that beard a little bit and just cleaning up what I can clean up with this clipper open and close, and you know, just doing some lever play to make sure this taper comes together. And sometimes you're gonna have to detail more than others. So as you can see, I'm going back in with different guards because there is still some discrepancies in there that I needed to take care of. And once I did that, I made sure I faded the beard in, because just so y'all know, he didn't let me know we were gonna line up the beard until after the haircut was done. So that's why I just faded it in, moved on to the opposite side of the haircut, and I'm doing the same exact steps. But like I was saying, after I'm done with this side, I did not record the back, but I did line up the beard afterwards. Because like I said, guys, he didn't let me know we was gonna line up the beard. He actually didn't even book for a beard lineup, but I had time, you know what I'm saying? I was recording, but I didn't have no one after him, so I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and line up the beard to get some good content for YouTube. So that's what we did. But nonetheless, guys, we're doing the same exact thing on the right side that we did to the left side. So I started off with my bald line, clipper open, faded that down, 1 guard open, faded that down, 1.5 guard, and then now I'm just going back in and detailing with whatever guard I feel is necessary. And as y'all can see, this blend is coming together. I'm doing some detail work, just trying to get it as sharp as I can possibly get it. But now that that is done, I'm going back in with my my Babyliss FX I don't remember what these called. My Babyliss FX trimmers. Yeah, I don't know. I went like, my mind just like lost me real quick. But nonetheless, guys, I'm going back in with my trimmers, lining up my client. These are my custom FX trimmers. There you go. That's what I was trying to say earlier. But anyways, we're going back in with my trimmers, lining him up, trying to make this side match the opposite side. And if you are interested, guys, you can purchase your custom FX trimmer. You can't purchase it from BabylissPro.com, but you can download the custom FX app, and you can, you know, make any colors you want on your trimmer, any colors you want on your clipper. Well, not any color, but any colors they have available. And then you can use my discount code TANK10. Save yourself some money, man. They got the rubber grips on there. They got a shaver you can customize. They got a clipper you can customize. They got like mats. They got a bunch of other little stuff you can purchase, and you can use my discount code on all that and save yourself some money. So go ahead and do that if you're interested. I like using the original FX gold blade because to me that blade hits the best and it balls out pretty good. So that's the blade that I have on this trimmer. But anyways, guys, going back in, as you can see, I trimmed down my client's beard. I'm not 100% sure what we trimmed it down to, but nonetheless, we trimmed it down. Now I'm lining up my client's beard. Just doing what I gotta do to make this beard look good. He did want to keep it pretty full, so we are trying to keep it full, adding a nice curve to it. And then, like I said in the beginning of this video, we are gonna add some enhancements really to make this beard pop. But I don't know if y'all was paying attention to the beginning of this video, but your boy does got some merch up finally. Y'all can go to my website, tankbechopping.com. I got my Clipper Guru tee up on the website, man. Like, I think that thing is fire. So y'all go check that out. And just so y'all know, the first 30 people who order, you're gonna get entered into my giveaway. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway of some new clippers. I'm either gonna give away my Stylecraft Apex or my Stylecraft, what is it, the the Sabres. I'm gonna give away one of those clippers. Not 100% sure yet. As a matter of fact, I might let y'all pick. So go ahead and order yourself a t-shirt. Pre-orders are on right now. This shirt is only for pre-order. So pre-order this shirt now, tankbechopping.com, and you're entered into my giveaway. But now going back into this haircut, guys, as you can see, I'm hitting up them lines with that razor work, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get these lines as sharp as we can possibly get. Remember, guys, when you're doing razor work, you want to make sure to stretch that skin as tight as possible. That way you lessen the chance of nicking your client. Alright, so now we're going in with my no drip from Tune 45, black brown, you know what I'm saying? That's the color I use on 90% of my clients, black brown. I just feel that it looks a little more natural. So I'm going in with that, going in with that black brown, just trying to get these lines to really pop. Just trying to take this haircut to the next level. You know how your boy does it. Not trying to make it look fake, just trying to make it pop a little more. But anyways, guys, y'all check it out. This is the before look. This is how my client came into the shop looking. And this is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, YouTube, if you're in the Houston, Texas area and you want a haircut from your boy, you can go to my website, tankbechopping.com. You can book an appointment there. If you want it to be for YouTube, put that in the comment section. Also, tankbechopping.com. Make sure to pre-order your Clipper Guru tees. They're on sale now, shipping in about 4 weeks or so. So, yeah, guys. That's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go. Yeah.